actually filming us from inside.
Let's have a look.
Female self.
Private property.
Yeah, I'm just going to go. No.
It's private property.
Don't touch me, bud.
I've been told you it's private property.
No, don't touch me. No.
Private property.
Mate, don't touch me. You're on camera. If someone's filmed, listen. Mate, don't touch me.
You cannot.
Right,
You have to leave
listen.
the...
Is that the police? We go not even 3 minutes and the police here in force. It's quite unbelievable, isn't it?
So I think now what's he doing? He's acting on a false allegation, isn't he? Well, it looks like he is.
I don't think there's anything unlawful about walking around with a clipboard with Serco on, is there?
This paperwork is online. It can
Online,
be printed
yeah.
off, and it's basically the terms and conditions for the landlord.
Like, well, you see what's happening to the country, the cost of living crisis, and people are genuinely interested, not so much the hotels, but they're interested in this Serco offer. It's been, that's been out 4 years, but it's only made GB News and Truth TV this last week, and you'll see it on the BBC, they're putting bits on, but people are really up in raw. Because 7 years, free accommodation with gas, electric, water, everything free, and you're not on the best money. I'm on probably similar to you. I do a very similar job. It's not great, is it?
Give us your details.
Details?
Yeah. It's just because we've had a call, we can just say that we've come here, we've spoken to these people, and we've determined ultimately that nothing's happened.
So here we go, front end of the Grosvenor Hotel in Stratford-upon-Avon. Once again, Truth 101, which media shot off ahead of me. So I was getting some backdoor footage. Hopefully, we're now going to see these people having a spot of dinner. What's on the menu today? Is it Fish Friday on a Tuesday? Is it Curry Wednesday on a Tuesday? There's some ladies here with foreign attire. So it could well be some sort of ARAP scheme hotel, which is kind of for what they call legal asylum seekers / migrants. And a lovely Tesla car here actually. Morning. Morning.
Public liability.
No, the hotel is closed, isn't it?
It's closed.
The hotel is closed, my brother.
This closed? Are we doing all the hotels in the area? What's the first? Serco. Building insurance, public liability.
Public liability.
It's just surveying the structure. What's your name, brother?
Let me show you. Normally got a lanyard on, but it's too hot today even to wear one. There's my ID, the driving license.
You know I have Serco ID.
Not Serco, no, we don't. We're contractors, self-employed contractors, you see.
Yeah, we're not directly.
So we get paid for
just to wait
reports.
Just
Yeah. Just go and stand in the shade down here. It looks nice, this bit. Bit of shade. Yeah, a bit of dinner in there. Just having a spot of lunch in there.
Hello.
Hi, Bird. Hope you're not interrupting dinner.
We're not.
You're all right.
We're not come to interrupt lunch. Quick inspection.
For who?
Look.
We don't have any email for that.
You don't have any what?
Public liability.
It's private land.
This is private.
Yes.
Yes. Under this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we do quick inspection. We can see lunch is on. Could we grab a little bowl of
You
chips?
can.
Oh yeah.
Go on, miss.
Can you leave the site?
We can't leave until the inspection's over, I'm
That's
afraid.
not.
Yeah, and then we've got a little drone as well. Just have a little look. Just check the area out.
more so
Yeah, from outside you can.
Yeah, from on the road.
Here,
Yeah.
You cannot.
So this is all closed
We've got
off.
someone actually filming us from inside.
Let's have a look.
Female self.
Private property.
Yeah. I'm just going to
Private
go.
property.
No.
It's private property.
Don't touch me, bud.
I've been told you it's private property.
No, don't touch me. No.
Private property.
Mate, don't touch me. You're on camera. If someone's filmed, no. Listen. Mate, don't touch me.
You cannot.
Right, listen.
It's private property.
Mate, you're
It's
on
not a
camera.
hotel. Yeah, in camera. So what?
So
I'm telling you, it's private property.
that's not
If you got
SIA.
any-
But he's not going.
Is that SIA?
It's SIA, yes.
Where does it say SIA?
It's SIA.
So who's filming me?
You have to leave. Contact the hotel. They're gonna send you all the information you need.
Well, can we have the email address?
You can go online.
go and get the
You're
email
gonna find-
address.
You can go online.
Absolutely disgusting.
You can go online.
We've got an email address. Or
You
correspondence. We need
can go online.
Hello?
You can go online for that.
No internet.
We'll be finding out who you are, love. Phone the police all you like.
The hotel, they're gonna give you all you need.
Why is
Yeah.
it called the
But at the moment, it's private property. That's all I can say to you.
Okay,
So if a member of the public walks on here, as we've just done, do you go hands on and grab
And I
them?
advise you, it's private.
Is that what you
property.
do?
Yeah, I advise you.
Member of the public, my mum walks on here and you grab them.
I
That's what you
advise
do.
And then you.
You didn't advise me,
No, no,
fella.
no, no,
You
no.
just grabbed
I
me.
advise you.
And
then
if
you
we
walk
were
to
not
me.
on camera, fella,
You walk to me.
I would
and
take
have to
these off
advise
and we'd
you.
have a word
I
about it,
advise-
wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you do.
Yeah, whatever I do.
But I advise you, that's private property.
Whatever I do.
It's private property. You say you
Where
want
does
to
it say?
you wanna-
Right,
say
let's
you
calm
wanna
it down.
do
Where
the
does it
drone.
say private property?
You say you want to do drone. I say that's fine. From
On the
public
road.
road.
But I mean, it's private.
Yeah, it's private property.
So it's not a hotel.
Yeah.
So how can I speak to a
Hotel is
hotel
We're
that's
not open
private?
for public.
So
That's
who do I ring?
We're not
Are
open
you
for
always
public.
this aggressive?
No.
You're really
But-
aggressive.
No, I'm not aggressive.
Mate, you just
I'm
think
just telling
they're
you.
going bonkers.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Can you leave the
You make it more suspicious.
Can you leave the side?
Yeah, we're going now.
No. I'm not saying it.
He's unhinged. All right. So what's going on with the signage here? Can't see anywhere that says private. Building shed.
There's a primary school at the rear of the hotel.
Yeah, I should do drone from over the public bit, yeah? Sound, bro, no worries. You've got to watch these, you know, they explode when you charge them, these electric cars, lad. Thermal runaway. They do. It's not a friendly son or not. Give him a wave. Apparently I can't go in here, you better run quick then, catch me up. Because I am in. Oh, it's locked the door on me. Extra long non-GMO. Good to see. Ooh. So they've just locked all the doors as I went in. Very good security. Just quick on the doors.
So have you got a date for when this is reopened to the public?
Don't have any date.
Don't have a date? It's been closed 5 years.
Ooh.
Don't know, how long have you worked here?
It's a slide. Please, can you leave the side?
Yeah.
Anything from there?
You could do with the sign though saying private property, like, you know what I mean, on the gate. Maybe they had one and it's
That's why I'm here.
washed away. Yeah. Do you have any trouble, mate? Like with locals, like around here, drugs or drinking or anything like that? Skateboarders.
I said to you, it's not open for public.
Taxi. Are they moving in? Very interesting place, this. Suitcases inside, which he doesn't seem to want us to film. Taxis arriving, private taxis. Oh, with more than one person in as well. Wow. Very interesting place. Very interesting place. So I was telling troopers to come on the pavement. Let me just show you folks, there's absolutely nothing on the frontage here that says it's closed or locked off to the public. In fact, all it does say, there's an ANPR camera up that way, it just says, please remember to pay for your parking. Yeah. Is this still open for parking?
Can you leave the side?
Yeah, can we come and park on here?
Can you leave the side?
Oh yeah, we go now. But you know there, it says about parking and there's an ANPR camera. Can I come and park here? And then I park there and fly my drone there. Save me paying £2, won't it? Yeah, just there. Can I park?
Can you leave the property?
It says here, look, parking. Parking. I don't think he wants us parking. Oh yeah, suitcases, wow. Nice guitar as well there.
Thing is, we're not going to get in. We're not going to get in.
I know, but you still.
Yeah. Something about how a landlord and stuff.
This is Shakespeare's tower.
Is that the police? Is that the police for us, is it, yeah? Lady did call them, I think, round the back. Yeah, I think that's the police for us, possibly. Yeah, here we go, blues and twos. There we go, not even 3 minutes and the police are here in force. It's quite unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, so interested. Oh yeah.
Just normal.
Nah, it's just normal. Right.
Hello. Hiya.
Oh, have you come for us?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
We just thought you pulled up.
That's okay. What are you here for today?
Just came to do a walk around, see if they're willing to have a conversation.
What about, sorry?
About the hotel, what it's being used for?
What it's been used for?
Yeah.
Have you got any identification at all?
It's not a hotel anymore, apparently, is it? It hasn't been for quite some time.
As far as I know it is, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well, would you normally get called to hotels then when people walk on? Because essentially what happened was we walked on the back, obviously in high vis. I've got a drone in there, I've not flown it yet.
Yeah.
That guy came running out saying private property, private property.
Yeah.
So we're just tourists in the area, we do a bit of YouTube, body worn,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, all
of
that
course,
kind
yeah.
of stuff. And he's got sort of grabbed me up and stuff. I said, it's private. So then we've checked and found it's an asylum hotel. So obviously we've come straight out.
Yeah.
But we didn't know you guys had been called. That's why we stood here, we'd walked off,
Yeah,
haven't we?
no, literally just been...
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Explain what we're here to do.
Okay. What are you here to do?
Filming.
Filming?
Yeah, but generally, like, just everything in the area, hotels, old
locals
hotels.
just said
This
that
is
they
great too.
had a
This
report about being just came to present around the staff that was a manager.
Okay.
Just have a chat about it.
Okay.
And that was it. And I explained that when we came, and then obviously just panicked a bit.
Is it something interesting you want to see in the hotel specifically? Or
No, it's just to see if anyone was willing to have a chat about the plans for the hotel and when it's going to be back to the public.
Okay. I'm not sure they are willing to have a chat. But
No, it
No,
doesn't
they
look
weren't,
like it.
but we didn't even get to that stage, that's what I'm saying. So when we came to ask him about that, he was just like, private property, we can't say anything else. It's like, okay, well, obviously we're telling you what we're here for.
Yeah.
So just say to us that the manager can't come and talk and then we'll go. But it was the hands-on thing straight away, and then the woman in the background.
It's not nice, is it, when...
See this paperwork? I said no.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Well, I just don't understand what it's for, really.
Well, it's just, we come around to document
just-
these places.
Bad luck.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that good luck or bad luck?
Good luck.
He's getting told to go. Look.
Have you got an antibacterial COVID wipe? Oh, man alive.
That's it, but I think it's
Yeah, so we're just off
now.
now. We're off to, well, we're going somewhere else next. I don't know where.
Are you based
Was going to
around
be
Stratford, or
Evesham.
are you just like...
No, I'm not. I'm from the Midlands.
Oh, right.
He's more local. There you go, mate. You all right? Look what's just happened to my drone. Is that good luck or bad luck?
Getting told to stop.
Well, it's bad luck if they do it on you.
Oh, man.
It's bad luck if they do it on
I've
you.
never
on the
had that
drone
happen in my
or not,
life.
so,
Yeah, we're just off now. I was just saying to a colleague.
Yeah, I explained to a colleague, basically just came to do a report, see if anyone was willing to have a chat inside, but...
Are you working for anyone in particular?
No. Wish we were. Get some money though. It's that sad that on your days off you come out and do things like this. We were doing a wind farm last week up in North, you know, because they're putting wind farms and solar farms over there.
yeah.
So as long as you know yourself, as long as you're in, I'm not going to do it round here, to be honest, because it's too built up.
That's all right.
You know, and there's nothing you're going to see here that we've not already seen when we've just walked round the back.
Yeah.
So we're not like, you know, you get these auditors, don't you, and that, and they get these up deliberately to wind you guys up. It's
Yeah.
not that at all. It really isn't.
So you guys aren't working for a business?
No, private.
Have you claimed that you're working for Serco?
No.
Okay, that's where the confusions come in.
No, what it is, Serco run these places normally. No, I'm not saying this one. Serco have got the contract, you know, for the asylum seeker hotels,
Right.
service providers. So generally speaking, these will be run by Serco. So we just walked around the back and sort of said, you know, he came out and we just said we're just doing a little inspection.
It looks like you guys are working for some sort of organisation.
No, God, no.
Because you've obviously got equipment on.
Yeah.
You've got jackets on.
Yeah.
So
That's not a Trojan. That's you better show him that because there's a guy who wasn't got done for that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Just
even
a
sure
camera.
what that's connected to.
It's your radios.
It's actually for the camera.
It's for the camera so you can monitor the audio.
That's clever.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of an unusual situation, that's all.
Yeah.
Because this chap's with you.
Yeah. We all know each
He's
other.
got some sort of paperwork on him that I can see he's got Serco at the bottom.
Yeah,
of
it is. Yeah.
But he's refusing to let me have a look at it.
Oh. It's just a contract with Serco, and it explains what's on the offer. So you've probably seen it on GB News
So
recently.
it's not working for them.
It's not working for them,
came
no.
out in the news about Serco looking for landlords to house asylum.
So you know when these guys move out of here, they move them into our area. It's called the Moving On Scheme, which the government run.
Yeah.
So they put them into housing association, council properties. That's run by Serco. So on that paperwork, I
just
think,
to show them.
shows the contract what Serco are offering, which is a 7-year contract. If you're a private landlord, they'll give you a 7-year contract, 10% above market value, no repairs, no gas checks, no nothing. Serco then puts somebody in who's allegedly an asylum seeker, illegal or otherwise, for 7 years. They pay the gas, the water, the electric, the colour TV licence, and they've got a deal with your council in this area. That's why we're here, because we've checked, on a 5-day fast track. So what that means, I don't know your area, you guys are, officers. There seems to be a lot of homeless people, whether they're genuine, you guys know better. But when we see homeless people, doesn't matter what country they're from, because of course we get accused of being far right, racist, you get all that, and it's genuinely not. We're both three of us are professionals, we do similar jobs to yourselves. There's a meeting in Malvern next week, you can Google it actually, by Serco.
But they've cancelled it now.
But they've cancelled it because we put stuff out on social media. There's a guy in Malvern called Jeff Buys Cars. He was on national news yesterday. Well, you see what's happening to the country and the cost of living crisis. And people are genuinely interested, not so much the hotels, but they're interested in this Serco offer. It's been, that's been out 4 years, but it's only made GB News and Truth TV this last week, And you'll see it on the BBC, they're putting bits on, but people are really up in raw. Because 7 years free accommodation with gas, electric, water, everything free. And you're not on the best money. I'm on probably similar to you. I do a very similar job. It's not great, is it? We'll better get off this bit, haven't we? Oh dear. It's not electric, is it, that Vauxhall? It's nice clean cars around here, not like by West Mids. Absolutely battered by us. Vauxhall Insignias.
Looking for a good thumbnail.
You guys be willing to give us your details?
Details?
Yeah. It's just because we've had a call, we can just say that we've come here, we've spoken to these people, and we've determined ultimately that nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
What would you want?
Pardon?
What would you want?
It would just be the common details we gather from everybody.
Oh, like name and that?
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
first name, last name, date of birth, telephone number,
And that's to put on your little log thing and that?
Yeah, I can't imagine it'd go any
No,
further than our incident
no,
log. That's
no.
probably all it would end up on.
Yeah.
Because
You never know where your data gets leaked nowadays, do you?
I did just as a sort of side note. I did a subject access request to Amazon. Listen to this, just dead quick.
Yeah.
But I've been with Amazon 2 years on Prime. Subject access request. They sent me 850 pages.
When you get arrested, a lot.
Yeah,
of
loads.
gets generated
And he was arrested the other week. 10.5 hours they kept him, didn't we? We did 12 hours.
For a false accusation from a security guard. And then they just dropped it and let him go.
Because these guys, the SIA badges.
Well,
Because you're about checking our ID.
At the moment,
and that.
I'm not looking to arrest
No,
anyone.
of course not.
I'm speaking to my sergeant. He's going to get back to me.
Yeah.
It's an unusual situation.
Of course.
We don't have many of them. I'll be honest. I've not had one like this for a couple of years, and obviously the law changes all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I've not had one like this for a couple of years. So I've sought advice from supervision.
So I see there could potentially be like a fraud of trying to gain up. Of course, I can see that.
Ultimately, that's what my sergeant's looking at now.
Absolutely.
He's looking at if there is anything to do with fraud.
Of course,
with
misrepresentation.
fraud to do with it. But for now, at least until he gets back to me, all I'm interested in at the moment is gathering your details. If you'd be happy to provide them.
Yeah. Can you check his SIA details as well then? Because he's got a funny card. I'm happy to give you my details. Well, but what we find is every place we go to, they're supposed to be plastic.
And speak to them anyway,
plastic blue ones.
There are informants.
They've got cardboard on, and what they do is they turn them round.
Can you stay here for me, sir?
And his car's actually on 2 hours at the moment. Double yellows.
And this is going to blow up in a minute.
I'm gonna need you to just stay here for a couple of minutes while I hear back. All right?
Yeah, we don't normally give names and that. It's not being awkward or not, because obviously there's no sort of harm or injury or crime committed on that. You know.
Obviously, from dealing with you at the moment,
Yeah.
and like I just said a moment ago, there's no criminal offences.
Sure.
So as much as I'd like him to stay, if he's going to walk away,
Yeah, it's just we are genuinely on the parking meter. No power, fair enough.
It's just like I've got no power to gather.
No,
the
I don't like to
details.
leave it like that, but they
However,
are on a
I would
meter,
like-
so.
Is your mate leaving as well, the other guy?
Yeah, we're all going off because I'm obviously in the car with them, and we're 50 miles away.
If you can just give your details
I don't
to
give
my colleague,
details. I really don't. I don't give. No, unfortunately.
I thought you just said that you wouldn't mind doing
No.
that.
And then with the details as well, it's like with the freedom of information, and I got all this stuff back, and it's like, wow. But yeah, no, I'd like his details though, but I suppose I'll have to contact the hotel, won't I?
Yeah.
I better catch these up anyway, guys. But I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay.
No, please don't think anything bad of it, because you're both very friendly and it's been an okay interaction.
Just do me a favour.
We just, if you did want us, we are literally, I'm not lying to you, we just have some cameras.
Okay.
It's round that way.
If you do,
there's a school, isn't there? Primary
if you do
school.
something similar to
No, we're going
a different
now.
premises or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just do me a favour and knock on the front door. I think a lot of it's just because they've been spooked.
Caught them off
because you're at the back
surprise, yeah,
first.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's probably what a lot of it was.
Yeah.
Obviously carrying a drone and cameras, they probably immediately thought the fuck's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, no, that's
so
fair
ju-
enough.
Just obviously knock on the front door first and explain what you're doing.
All
I
right,
think a lot
guys,
of
that's
it's
some good
just been the
advice, actually.
confusion.
That is some good
Okay.
advice. Thank you. If you don't, yeah.
No worries.
Thanks, miss.
Thanks,
Appreciate you both.
Thank you, all right.
Thank you, guys. So there we go. They wanted details. They're quite persuasive, you know, to get your details. They didn't really want to go and check the SIA badge of the security guard, if he is a security guard. Truth hurts and mixed media had the sense actually to walk off. Yeah. So there we go. Ryan Brooks in Stratford-upon-Avon. Hopefully not going to get arrested. Hopefully catching Truth hurts up, and hopefully going on to the next one, which I can say is coming up soon. I was going to say where it was then, but I'm not going to, just in case.